Deadstream is a Shudder movie about what happens when a challenge streamer goes a little too far and the wrath of Satan gets involved, as well as the possibility of severing fingers. This is why I stick to just eating old foods. Really, right from the beginning, I was into this. You can tell the filmmakers did their homework. The way this stream is edited, shot, the sound effects, the jokes, it felt authentic. Like something that would not only really exist, but also had parts where I was like, you know, I'd probably watch this. One of his challenges is just floating on the rapids, and it's called the Baby Moses Challenge. They also put a lot of work into showing the chat every now and then, and there's some great gags in there, without it feeling too over the top. This movie is so good at being a live stream, I swear Tamara shows up in it.
I just wanted to say hi in person. Also, I can help with the ghost hunting. I am really good at stuff like that.
The plot is that to get in good graces with his fans again, a streamer named Sean spends the night in a haunted house, and regardless of it being haunted or not, it's still dirty, like when he walks in and there's just leftover heroin needles on the table. I even love how they show previous footage of older shows going through the house, and the directors do a good job of making them feel like how they'd be shot in the 90s or 2000s. Sean is played by the film's co-writer and co-director Joseph Winter, and he is great at carrying this. There's a lot of the movie that is like a one-man show, and he does a great job of having to be scared, yet also has to perform for this live stream and put together a good show. Like, his online personality is still there, even when he's being chased. There's even parts early on that show him going around the house and setting up all of his cameras and explaining how his equipment works, and he makes it very engaging. Melanie Stone is very good and entertaining here. She was also a lot of fun in VHS 99. It works in a lot of elements familiar to people who watch streaming or YouTube a lot, and it does it with a good satirical edge. Like how he talks about a possible way to get rid of the demon is coming up with a demonic equivalent of a copyright strike, or a life or death version of an apology video. This is from the directors and writers of the To Hell and Back segment of VHS 99, and you can definitely tell. It has about the same sense of humor. It just worked for me a lot better in this movie, as it almost felt out of place in VHS, but here, being its own thing, it's kinda like you're watching a live-streamed version of Evil Dead 2. It remains darkly comedic throughout, and the only downside to that is with his funny scream and jokes and everything, it almost makes it unbelievable that someone would watch this live stream and think that what's happening is real. Maybe, I could be wrong about that. But it's still a very entertaining, funny, extremely well-edited movie, with good makeup and effects, fun physical comedy, and they certainly put a lot of heart and effort into this. I'll give it a B+. It's streaming now over on Shudder, and it's worth a watch. And this review is brought to you by Davey Cava, where you can watch some bad movies in South Florida on a Monday night. My kind of Monday. There's bad movie trivia with prizes, and when in doubt, go for Neil Breen as an answer. This is a relaxing environment with no hangovers unless you are in fact possessed by the demon of drunkenness from Carmen's Satan Bite the Dust. Find out more information at davycava.com, and we'll see you next time.